Right, got Mark White with us after a 3-0 loss at Solihull Moors. Right, that's the first time we've lost by 3-0. Was the last time was chipping them away. So it's quite a long distance between the results. Obviously you're not happy with the result, I can appreciate that, but do you think it all happened in the first 20 minutes of the half?
Yeah,
Slow?
Yeah, listen. The summary of the game really is we had a really slow start.
Yep.
Individuals that were too quiet in the warm-up took that into the start of the game. You can't take liberties with the movement and ability of strikers in this division. And for me, my aside from the referee, which I come on to, my lasting frustration with today was boys that have got the skill but maybe don't possess the mental will to really turn up for matches, understand the importance of their role. You know, you can play a division below and you can maybe be at 80% and have a good day at the office.
Yep.
You won't in this division,
no.
Especially against the teams like Solihull, which will be a playoff team, no question. But, you know, I've got to give credit to the boys that they, you know, with 10 men for a large spell, Solihull didn't create a thing. It was all us. That Solihull have given their centre half man of the match in a game where they played against 10 men for 70 minutes, which tells you how well we responded to that. We had to change shape. The boys that were out there all of a sudden turned up and realised, shit, we're in trouble here. So I've got to give credit for that. And if Seeger's penalty goes in,
yeah,
it could be a turning point, because we was well on top at that time, massively on top. So the game was obviously poor start from us. Red card that wasn't a red card.
No, not one a red card.
Wasn't a red card.
Why is that? Why was it when a red?
Well, the ball was down in the keeper's hands, and it was a soft. Listen, we've got to say what we see, right? Okay. And I really respect Neil, and the Solihull fans were great, and they deserved their win, right? But you know, referee was abysmal, and I'll be detailing that down in his report. Struggled with basic laws. Solihull were absolutely fantastic. Neil's got them so well drilled with when to go down, when to stand up. The referee got sucked in for long periods. The referee managed the game based on the noise of the crowd around him. He was abysmal. We had a guy when in park football, we used to call him Freddie Boswell, a big grey wig, borderline, and he was normally pissed. He always stunk of alcohol, right? But even in Division 4 of the park football, he knew when he'd say to a player, get up. Solihull players, and I think they're good lads. There was 3 clear dives in the first half. Didn't talk to anybody, just let diving go by. All the half decisions, not a clue. Way below standard, and I'm disappointed. Gives a red card like he was in a Wild West. John Wayne, right? Didn't even stop, give himself a moment. He even, just before Solihull's third, gave a free kick, had the ball went in the net. You know, he had a very bad game. I'm sure he's a nice lad, but let's hope he's one of those that learns from when he's had a really poor game, because he was awful today. Awful.
Goals disappointing. Both goals disappointing.
And by the way, I can see why he gave the red, but it wasn't a red.
Yeah, you can see.
And when you watch it back, it's not a red.
Yeah, but
it's not a red at all.
Both goals were poor. The first 2 goals.
Yeah, they're our fault. I thought I picked the wrong team as well. Happy to take that one. 2 first goals were poor. You're not going to get away with it, Gaz, are you, mate?
No, we said in the pre-match, 90 minutes of intensity, and that's what happened today, definitely.
Yeah.
100%. The question I need to ask you is, you took off both Rutherford and McShane. What was the thinking behind that? Game
Monday, not going to win, down to 10, 2-0 down, 15, really? 20 minutes in, calculated decision. And we actually played really well.
100%.
You know,
Second half, do you think we did look like we had 10 men at one time?
Nah, listen, I thought they'd done brilliantly, but you can't have like, you can't have what I'd call like unprofessional thinking. Oh, we're down to 10, we're 2-0 down, we better turn up. These teams punish you. I thought Solihull's had some technically brilliant players, but basically the minute we just dropped off and gave ourselves a low block, if you like, you know, they really didn't create a single thing, and on the ball we passed it about. So like I said, they gave the centre half man of the match, and they played against 10 for 70 minutes, but they're a better side than us. Solihull Moors are a better side than Dorking Wanderers. That's why they won, regardless of the ref giving a shotgun red card that wasn't a red card, regardless of the ref probably having the worst game he's ever had in his life. We still deserve to lose. And sometimes you've just got to say what you see. I picked the wrong team. I had players that didn't really turn up. Negligible picking the wrong team, but it was the wrong team. I had a few players that didn't turn up. That was poor. Ref was abysmal. That's how that is. Solihull, the better side, technically the smarter team, and we're going to come up against that week in, week out. So
positives I felt was Jimmy Murrett come on. I thought he was very lively, you know, big threat down that right hand side. Noel McManus, 1 minute on the right, and then in midfield, now he's in the left. He run himself into the ground.
Jimmy was injured again.
Yes.
When all the subs went on, Jimmy said, "Oh, actually, I can feel my groin again."
Yeah, I see him touching his groin.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, really frustrating, mate. So we'll have to have a post-mortem on that one as well. But I'm moaning because I'm really pissed off with the way we approached the game, and extremely annoyed with the official, who his only answer to anything was to book me. Well, that booking ain't going to stop his report being borderline 3, and 1 of those is for turning up, 2 is for wearing the right kit, and 3 for starting at 3 o'clock, because that's literally all he'd done right. It was abysmal, and I was really appalled with his attitude towards his performance as well. So, say what you see, that's how it is what it is, mate. The officials have been brilliant this year, really good. I've been so impressed. But today we come up against one that just weren't good enough. Both teams could see that.
So we go into Monday, Borehamwood at home. I still believe our beginning of the season, our start is a hard start. I really do.
Yeah, but it is what it is, guys. You've got to play them all. Don't matter.
Yeah, of course.
You know, it doesn't matter. They've come here today, you know, Life of Riley on the coach, and they're coming up against a full-time team that's been totally prepped for this. Their warm-up was brilliant. Like, I watched it intently. Borderline didn't break a single sweat. Right, totally organised, switched on professionals. Mate, we got boys that will have to make a big decision about whether or not they want to play in this division, because I'm not going to sit on boys that can't start games quicker than that. So Borehamwood are going to be Borehamwood and Wrexham, 2 teams that are going to massively be physical, massively be physical, and we'll have to turn up for those. We've got boys to come back Monday that were rested today. And hopefully the fans come out, mate, get behind us. Appreciate the fans that came to Birmingham today, and appreciate the really warm welcome of Solihull, and the banter with the Solihull fans was good fun. Do you know what I mean? So we've had a good day. We're sightseeing. We're sussing it out, but frustrating.
Fair enough, Mike. Thanks very much. Have a
Cheers,
safe journey
guys.
home, mate.
Thanks, mate.